Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Air Hauler 2 with me, Herd 37. So finally, I've gotten moved into my apartment. Actually moved in last week. I'd planned on doing some videos, but ended up getting sick like the day after I moved. I've been sick for a week. I sat down to make this video yesterday. I was actually in the middle of flying, and the daggone thing, one of my drives got unmounted, so Air Hauler 2 crashed right in the middle of it, and I lost everything. And actually, you can hear I sound stuffed up. I was actually like almost 100% yesterday, and I wake up today feeling more stuffed up and everything that I did yesterday, but we will get through. Now, I want to do obviously short flights, because we're about, I'd say maybe 10 flights, maybe even less than that, from getting our new plane. And I got this one right here from Huntington down to KRVN. That's Hawkins County, Rogersville in Tennessee. After we get there, I can fly myself up to KPTG and do this little flight to KGCY. Then we come back. If I can click on that. Right back up to KPTG. Or actually, is this one? So, yeah, so we go up there. Then I'll fly back, and I'll take that over to I-39. And then I'll come over and do this, this little flight right here. So I don't think there's anything going back, though. Well, that one might be. So maybe I can take that back. Try and do something like that. Get some of these flights out of the way, and we can finally get into our freaking new plane, whichever it's going to be. All right, but you can see this is already accepted because, like I said, I was actually in the middle of flying it. The stupid drive got unmounted. So go ahead and load that back up. And Air Hauler 2 did this yesterday. I know it was kind of slow getting that set up. All right, VFR 6500. Let's move the time. Move it to like 3. That'll put, because that's UTC time, so that'll put us. I think it minuses me 5 when it should be 4. So if that's 3:26 p.m., it'll be what, 10:26. So that'll be good. Because yesterday I actually had it like, it was actually nighttime. It was like 6 in the morning or something when I messed with that. All right, everything is loaded up. So we'll go ahead and fly this thing, and we'll meet in the plane. All right, everybody, here we are at the plane. It's raining. That's no good. But I just realized I completely forgot to show the freaking procedures and everything that we're going to do. But sorry, it's a small airport. We're going to be laying on runway 7. I can't believe I forgot to show that. I had it all set up and everything. Completely forgot. Anyhow, we'll get this going. It did come started up, so we don't have to prime it or anything. So, on the throttle, open that up just a little bit. The mixture is an idle cutoff. Prop area is clear. Master switch comes on. The lights are on. We'll turn the beacon on. Make sure these are off. Yeah, those. I think it's probably on from yesterday when I was trying to fly this thing. Definitely don't want those on. Drain the battery. Alright, so we don't have to prime it like I said. So parking brake is on. Let's see if we can go ahead and get this thing start up. Give her a little bit of fuel here. Alright, lean that back out to about 50%. I'm going to move this here for a second. Alright, so let's check everything. Oil pressure is in the green. Let's turn on our nav lights. Alright, so let's check out the electrical system. We'll turn the master switch off. Taxi lights and landing lights can both come on. Engine RPM goes to idle. Now we'll turn on the master switch, and you can see the ammeter goes down. We've got the voltage warning in the necessary panel, which is what we want. So let's bring this up to about 1500 RPM. See if she'll go up there to 1500. Kind of bouncing around there. Alright, so the ammeter is now good, and the voltage warning in the annunciator panel has gone off. So that's good. I'm going to go ahead and turn the taxi and landing lights off and reduce the power. It won't be so shaky if you actually enrich the mixture as well. Could have done. Pitot heat comes on. Alright, so let's turn on the avionics master switch. Make sure all this stuff is on. This is because that all came started up. I just turned it off with the avionics switch. So everything is on. We are going to be flying to 6,500 feet, so that's already set. So I think everything here should be good. Flaps are retracted. Reset my altimeter as well. So let's go ahead and hit up ATC to get us out of here.
Huntington, clearance delivery. Cessna.
It was weird yesterday, they took us out on runway 12, which was really unusual.
Kilo, Romeo, Victor, November, ready to copy. Cessna, November 7274, Hotel is cleared to Kilo, Romeo,
Victor has a 6,000. Let's get this set up real quick.
Departure frequency is 13.
Turn these messages off.
Squawk 2551.
Alright, so we'll acknowledge that.
Cessna, November 7274, Hotel, cleared to Kilo, Romeo, Victor, November, airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and
Squawk.
maintain
I'm going to switch this over to
6,000.
GPS.
We're
We're going to go back to flying GPS.
Squawk 2551. Cessna 74, Del, readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.9er when ready to taxi.
Alright. Go over to ground, request our taxi.
Ground, Cessna, November 7274,
See
Hotel
what
with
runway
Papa,
they give
ready
us.
to taxi IFR. Cessna, November 7274,
30, so we're going back over there. So I'm going to move this, I believe it's 299. 299 or 297, I think is the actual heading of the runway. Acknowledge that.
Hold short, runway 30 via taxiway Alpha, Cessna 74 Hotel.
Let's go ahead and cancel that. And I'm going to turn the taxi light back on. There you go, back. Departure brake is coming off. Get that off the screen. Alright, Air Hauler 2's got us. That was terrible. I just gone to 4X yesterday, and freaking the dry like got unmounted in the middle of the flight. I was just like, oh, I can't believe that crap. Oh, she looks jagged, doesn't she? That's actually around 30s. So it should be fine. We'll come up over here. See, it looks like a wintry, which I guess really it is. Although it's, I don't live there anymore. Like I said, I moved a week ago, but I didn't think it would be that bad up there. Alright, so taxi over here. Take, because we're going to take the quick way out instead of going all the way down like I used to. Just come straight over here. Get out this way. Alright, stop right here. Let's go ahead, come down here, put the parking brake on, get rid of this yoke. Get just a little more fuel so it shouldn't cut off on me. Always sounds like it's going to cut off on me. Alright, so let's do our run up here. Parking brake is set. Flight controls. Actually, I guess we do need the yoke for that. Everything looks good. Rudder pedals, good. So flight instruments, check and set. Everything is already set. Actually, I need to switch back over to VFR. Can't remember which button it is over here. There we go. VFR. So everything is set. Fuel quantity, check we should be 7 and 7. We are, for our 14 gallons. So mixture goes to full rich. Fuel selector valve is in both. Alright, so now we can do our little run up here. But she's still kind of jumpy there. Let's go up to 1800 RPM. Alright. Left is good. Right magneto is good. So we go back to both. Vacuum gauge, we're just in the green. Ammeter looks good. Annunciator panel, there's no warnings. So we'll move this back to idle for a second. Bring back our yoke, by the way. Now we'll just move it to 1,000 or less. Can't really see it, but you can hear it. Strobe light on. Radios are all set. We're good. Nav GPS, we are in GPS. Autopilot is off. Elevator trim is set for takeoff. Flaps at 10 degrees. Put our landing lights on as we contact ATC to get on out of here. Heading down to the south.
Huntington Tower, Cessna.
Oh, you know that? I can't believe I forgot to show that.
Hotel at runway 30, ready for takeoff. South departure. Cessna, November 727, Fort Hotel, clear for takeoff. Runway 30, south departure. Approved.
Alright, so acknowledge that. I don't see anyone down that way. Clear down that way as well. Alright, parking brake is off. Let's go ahead and get on out of here. I think I got everything. All the switches there. So we'll just do a little rolling takeoff here. It's been a little while since I've actually flown. It's been at least a couple weeks. I noticed yesterday I was kind of rusty when I was taking off. Alright. Got myself a little better lined up here. Full power. Push it down on the nose a little bit. She likes to get up too quick. She's pushing me off to the left. Alright, we're already at 60 knots. Come up smooth. Right there at 70 knots. I'm gonna go ahead and retract the flaps. Just have to trim this thing out a little bit so we can climb out as well. I forgot one thing. There we go. Got that transponder on now. Forgot that. I forget that a lot. Man, she looks gloomy. And you know, I'm not sure. I was talking, I think in my previous episode or something, as we roll out here to the left, it's south. I don't know if the textures are actually mixed up or not. I thought they kind of were, but I've been doing some videos, some FSX flights and stuff like that, and I've been in other regions, and they've been looking normal. So maybe it's just a little different. Maybe they aren't actually screwed up though. I was thinking that they were. I could be wrong. I think I was wrong because I think it's just kind of the new texture set with the OpenLC North America. It just looks different. So maybe I thought, you know, it looked a little odd. And when I hit the autopilot here in a second, actually, we'll take a look outside. So I thought some of the textures looked like they were being overrun by others, but I've been looking around and I think that's actually kind of correct. I don't know. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, we'll go ahead and turn on the autopilot, switch that over to nav. Armor for 6,500 feet. We'll climb at 700 to start off with. We're not all that heavy. It's only, what, 464 pounds, I think? 14 gallons of fuel. So let's go ahead and check out side. Well, you see, like, kind of shows like gravel type stuff, but I think some of that's actually correct. It just seems like there's maybe too much of it. I don't know. Let's take a look outside.
Cessna 7 Fort Hotel, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
See, I think it actually probably is correct. I don't really like how you have like dead foliage looking stuff with the green trees. I think that kind of looks kind of weird, but I've seen that a lot. See, there's just kind of that stuff. Maybe too much of it? I don't know. think it actually is correct. Maybe I was just freaking out a little too much, but it seemed like something was kind of odd. I think it actually is correct. So I'm glad, because I really don't want to have to reinstall things. That takes days to actually do. The desired track here is 195. Go ahead and set that on my heading. It says about an hour and 14 minutes here at this speed. We're over 3,000 feet, so we'll go ahead and lean this thing out. I'll go ahead and put it at 80. See, there's a lot of that, but I guess in the area where I live, we do live in a mountainous area. This is a mountainous area, so maybe that is kind of actually correct. It just seems like sometimes there's a lot of that around and stuff, but I think everything is good. Everything is correct. Like I said, that makes me happy. You can see the kind of effect they were going for, like the rocky kind of areas on the downslope and the mountains and hills and stuff. Alright, we're at 4,000 feet, going up to 6,500, and like I said, you can see we're starting to really slow down here. I'm going to go ahead and move that to 600. We'll start pitching up real bad. 111 miles to go. Now we're in 20 now. Like I said, we are slowing down. You can feel it. I'm going to go ahead and lean this up to 70. Actually helps a little bit. Oh, we're in the clouds. Hopefully it's not too windy. When it's windy in this plane, you can't do 4X or anything. It just bounces around and everything, so hopefully everything's pretty good. But you can see there is wind, because that's 195. We're going 194. So you can see how the wind is pushing us off where. So it is going to be pretty windy. Let's see what happens at 2X here. As long as, maybe if we don't get any gusts and stuff like that, maybe we'll be alright. We're up on 5,000 feet. Our speed has actually increased a lot. I was flying this yesterday. I had her leaned out, and it was around 45%, which usually we've been around 40, but the cold weather is, we do use a little bit more fuel. Instead of around 45% or so. We're about 5,400 feet, about 1,100 to go. And we are in the clouds. Just crazy how the weather can change so crazy in one day. 'Cause it was clear yesterday when I was up here flying around. It's at 50%. Remove that yoke so I can see this when I get up to 6,500. We'll back off on the power a little bit. Alright, 6,100 feet. Hopefully she doesn't go nose over. It happened a few times, but I think that's... I don't know why it did that. Because it stopped doing it, and then it did a couple more times, and it hasn't been doing it anymore. So I don't know why that was a problem for a little while. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and back off the power just a little bit. RPM down. See what our mixture is here. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. That's easier to lean it out and find out the mixture. We're actually going a little bit quicker as the temperature moves a little bit quicker. So I'm going to go ahead and speed her up and back in just a little bit. Alright, everybody, slowing her down here. About 15 miles out. Going down to about 4,000, which is where we need to be for AMPOW, although I don't think it's going to be on the procedures. The airport elevation, by the way, is 1,253 feet, so it's a bit higher than what we're used to, because it is in Tennessee, it is in the mountains. Actually, I had it all planned out, and I realized the flight plan isn't in here. So GPS 07. Now, I want to go to AMPOW and then VIMC, and you can see neither are actually listed on here. Otway sounds familiar. I do one thing. Switch this over to heading real quick so we can see Otway's in there. Alright, so Otway does come over to AMPOW and then VIMC. Okay, so I don't know where Otway is though. It's probably a little bit further out. Switch this over to nav and we'll head on over there. So we want to be at 4,000, which will set to 4,500 actually. Let it go down to 4,000 for AMPOW. That is runway 7. It's not odd. Otway and Oddpith with AMPOW. So it kind of looks like we're way off to the left because we got to come around for runway 7. So maybe that's what it's set up for. We're up on 5,000. I'm gonna put that at 60. See, it actually looks pretty good, and that stuff looks a lot better when you can really see the mountains. Look, those mountains look kind of wavy. It's kind of crazy looking. Really cool. Okay, so there's VIMC. I gotta mute my mic for 1 second. So yeah, this is gonna take us. Looks like we're gonna go over like that. But actually, that's not what I want to do though. You see, technically, the way you should go is you should go over here and stay to the right, so you can do a flyby of the actual runway and take a look at it. And get into the traffic pattern. Full fuel light just came on, we're good. So that's what I think I'm gonna actually do. We'll switch over to heading here in a second. Airport is up and to the right. I don't actually see anything. It's a small airport, by the way. I don't think there's any lights or anything for it. No PAPI lights or anything like that. So I was looking at that. I was looking at the procedures and everything. I want to come in at a diagonal at it. Alright, so let's switch over to heading. Runway heading is 070. So actually a little more. I should have not quite so much. A little more of an angle because we're going to be going 250. Although where the wind is, I'll push us off a little bit. Let's find the airport here, KRVN, Hawkins County. Change of the traffic. Runway for landing is going to be runway 7. full stop landing, and that's our position
Kilo
right here.
Romeo Victor, November, traffic, Cessna, November 7274, hotel is 6 miles north, 4,200, inbound to land, runway 7.
This is so odd that that was going to take us way out there, because like I said, AMPOW, and we're not even going to go all the way out there. There's no reason to go all the way out to AMPOW. We could just go, we don't really need to go to VIMC. VIMC is going to be at 3,400 feet. We don't need to go all that far out to make that kind of an approach. Just a little Skyhawk. Up and down pretty quick. I just don't see the airport. It should be just off to our left. Up and left a little bit. I don't see anything. Like I said, it will be a small airport. We should be right over in here, which that would be blocking it, obviously. Alright, let's start. I don't want to get too close. I think sometimes we get real close. Around 250. We'll see if that does with the wind. And we'll announce that we're on our downwind leg.
Kilo Romeo Victor, November, traffic, Cessna, November 7.
If we want to go to VIMC, not VIMC, you've got to be down to 3,400. Switch it over to vertical speed and increase. Descend at 300 feet a minute. It should be almost like right under us. I just don't see it. That's it right there. Hard to see. See, we need to go out to the right a little more because we're actually not on a straight line because of the wind. Might be a little close. Put this at 80%. Man, she's hard to see when you're coming in, isn't it? We're here in the mountains. The scenery looks really good. I do really like it. All of a sudden we seem further away. Like I say, the airport elevation is 1,253 feet. So we need to be down below 3,400. Let's go down to 2,500. Even that could be slightly high. So that put us 1,300 feet above it. We're going on to 2,500. Increase on the throttle a little bit here, and I want to kind of actually descend a little bit quicker. Let's go ahead and make our turn here. Approximately 160.
Romeo Victor, November, traffic, Cessna, November.
Yeah, you can see how she was going to loop around as we followed that.
Runway 7.
And we're about to have to turn, actually. Well, it says it has PAPI. It's showing up PAPI lights. But in real life, it does not have lights. It doesn't have PAPI lights. At least that's what AirNav was saying. Not that I'm gonna be mad that we have some help. We are high. Can't even see it now. Slow down. Make our turn. 070 is the heading of the runway. that power, and we need to go full rich here on the mixture. I think we may have shot over too far, which happens all the time. Yeah, oh my god, way too far. Every time, it seems like. Alright, we need to work on getting down now. Go ahead and put the flaps out and try to fight that little bump there. Don't want to get down too quick, but at the same time we are still quite high, it says. Go ahead and get down. About the flaps at 20. Fight it.
Kilo Romeo Victor November traffic Cessna November 7274 Hotel is on final runway 7.
It's like a little shoot in between those trees. It's kind of a cool little approach right there. Alright. Put the full flaps out because I don't want to have to hit that bump. That little hump when we get a little bit closer. As you can see, we're still high. I'm trying to get us down, but daggone. So I'm afraid if I get off the throttle too much, our speed's going to drop too much with trimming it down. It's kind of a crazy approach with the trees like that, like I was saying. We can go a little long. It's not a real long runway. We can go kind of long. Which is probably what we're going to need to do, although we're getting down a lot better now. Still didn't really get down in time. I did say greaser. I'm sitting the brakes, but we're not going to be able to turn off in time. I'll let off on the brakes there. Yeah, I hit at the end of the marks there. It actually wasn't that bad. Kind of sucked that we had to turn so quick. Come on, girl. Got a little too heavy on the brakes when I was trying to turn. I'm not going anywhere. I wish I was a little further down, although had we landed sooner and got down sooner, it would have been perfect. But we did get a greaser. I had several of those recently. Been quite nice. Retract those flaps. Okay, got them all the way retracted. I like that little approach. It's like shooting in between those trees. I really like that. Alright, stop her right here. Tell everyone that we're off the runway.
Kilo Romeo Victor November
this out to
traffic
about
Cessna
50.
November 7274 Hotel is clear of the runway.
Alright. And the landing lights can come off. The strobe can come off. That standby. Turn the pitot off as well. Go heat. There we go. Come up there. Whoa! What? It's like it's foggy all of a sudden. In the cockpit. That's odd. Usually it's after I turn it off and have it sitting a little while. It's like the windshield fogs up. Effect I don't really like. You see it makes it really freaking difficult to see. We need to look outside real quick to find a parking spot. There's one right ahead, I guess. What is up with that view? Because we don't want to park at the fuel area. We'll just go beyond that one spot. if we can. Oh my god, it's getting worse. I don't even know how to get rid of that. But I'll tell you what, I kind of want to enrich the mixer a little bit. Here, it sounds terrible. I'm knocking around and everything. Park right over here. Yeah, I don't know how to get that, like, it's like it needs defrosted or something. But it shouldn't be that cold here. Alright, we'll stop right here. Parking brake coming on. Taxi light can come off. Start getting all this stuff on. All in all, it was a pretty successful flight. I think it was a good one. Cut the fuel. Nav, beacon. Ignition and master switch. I did hit that. Well, maybe I didn't. Alright. So, let's go over to Air Hauler 2. Wow, it's bad. And, yeah, let's go over there and we'll get paid. We need to unload it first. It's been so long, I almost forgot. Heck, we still got 9 gallons of fuel. Job completed. Finish up the flight monitoring. Alright, we took off at 3:36:59, landed at 4:53. Took us an hour and 16 minutes. Took off with 82 pounds of fuel, landed with 53. Max altitude was 6,520 feet. Max pitch negative 10.9. Max roll 23.3. Max speed was 120.46 knots. Minimum G is 0.8. Minimum G exceeded 0. Max G is 1.16. Max G exceeded 0. Stall false. Overspeed false. Same description. It was a greaser. You know it. Getting a little better. Landing gear down true. Landing on asphalt. No damage to the surface. No damage to the plane. Landed at, come down at 44.75 feet a minute, which is quite nice. Landing speed 46.0 knots. Landing pitch negative 5.18. Landing roll 1.06. Landing heading 62.65. Landing wind speed 12. Landing wind direction 282. Awesome. So here we are. I'll fly myself up to KPTG. And our next flight will go down here to KGCY in Greenville. That's a really good short flight. Was it 35 miles? And I'll fly myself after that episode. Will come up here, I-39. So it should be a pretty good day of flying, actually. There was one in Richmond not too long ago, which I kind of wanted to do because I actually live over in this area now. Oh, that's it, I-39. I haven't heard of that. I think I live kind of close to that because it says Richmond, but I live outside Richmond. So I don't know. Man, I feel more and more stopped up, although sometimes I feel a little better. Alright, but that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. I hope you all did enjoy it. I'll catch you on the next flight.